Hi, hello. How are you all doing? How was your Christmas? I know it's a little bit late to ask this, but here we are. And we had a great Christmas in Paris, and I thought I'll share some of my experience in case if you guys want to take the same road in coming years. I think it might help. So actually, we had two options. The first one I'm not saying. Maybe it will happen in the coming years. And actually, Paris was our second option. Yeah, that was a plan B. It was amazing, and it was like we enjoyed a lot. I mean, as a family with kids, it was really nice. The lights, the vibe was so worth it. I think it was the right time to visit Paris. Personally, I felt like if it was not Christmas, I don't think I'll enjoy it to this extent. Okay, let's come to the point. Usually, when we travel, the first day is always dedicated to familiarize the streets, figuring out the different mode of transport, and a little bit of shopping. So, yeah, the first day was all about that. We just walked out of the street and we paid a visit to great shopping malls and walked to the streets, and it was fun. So that was it, and we went for a little shopping, which was actually pre-planned, and I really knew what I want. So it was just go there and check my size and pick it up. That was it. And I bought this boots, which you might have seen n number of times in my Instagram stories by now. So I bought that boots, which was definitely in my shopping list, and it was from Mango. And I also bought a beige color jacket. And we had our dinner outside, and we came back. We took really good rest, and the next day was the most amazing day we spent in Paris, which was in Disneyland with two kids. You can imagine. Filming was just like a nightmare, but I managed to get some footage to show you guys. So let's watch it.
I'm proud to share with you all the Christmas parade.
Paying a visit to Disneyland Paris on the Christmas time is really worth because we get a chance to watch the Christmas parade, which is truly a magical experience, and I almost lost myself in the moment.
To a complete stop. Step out and proceed to the nearest exit. Check to be sure you have all your personal belongings.
And of course, I couldn't film any roller coasters or any adventurous kind of rides because I was preferring to hold to my little one. So when it comes to this adventurous ride, it's me and my Nathan. We stick together because we love all those kind of rides. But on the other hand, my husband and the elder one, Noah, both of them are a little scared of heights and water, so they will stick onto those small teacup kind of rides and all. And we were more than happy to explore all these adventurous rides. And I remember when I was a kid, my father used to hold my hand so tight when we go to the beaches or any dangerous things or rides or anything, and I used to tell him like, I can handle it, I'm fine, let me go and all, but he won't. Of course, I can understand that feeling right now, but I used to hate that. Like, I used to feel like he doesn't trust me, that's why he's holding so tight and all. Okay, when you're in a roller coaster or any of this kind of rides, technically it doesn't make any sense. I mean, holding on to each other's hands doesn't make any sense, but you know, it's a different thing. And you will know this if you are a mom or dad. So I made a little twist in the scenario and I told him like, mommy is scared of heights, and if you can hold on to my hands, mommy will feel better and mommy can also enjoy it. So Nathan was so happy to take my hands and we were holding on to each other whenever we take a ride. And it felt so good for me and it felt so good for him as well. I can see on his face like he feel very proud and he thinks like he made me comfortable, and I love that feeling. I love to put that feeling into his mind. So that's my little technique. Maybe you can use it if you want. God, look at this. Mickey one. Stars. Oh my god. It's a Christmas tree. Oh. Hey, how would this one? I'm gonna buy this. Look at this Disney teapot and teacup. I should definitely buy this. Oh my god, it's really cute. And it was way more awesome than words can express. See, that was one of the best day we had with our little ones. I should also say what I personally felt is if you are visiting Disneyland for one day, you better get a fast pass to get a better access to all the rides. Otherwise, you will end up in 2 to 3 hours in the queue. So that's terrible, I should say. So I'll always recommend getting a fast pass if it is for a one-day visit. If it is for 2 or 3, then it's okay. I think you can manage. Ever since I have watched Beauty and the Beast, I really wanted to get my hands on this Mrs. Potts and the chip cup. Even in all the glitters, my eyes were actually searching for some Disney shops selling this dinnerwares to find my luck to meet Mrs. Pot and the chip cup. And I couldn't find it until Disneyland was about to close and we were moving out of Disneyland along with a big crowd, and the shops were still open for the final sale for the day. And yeah, I found one and I was like rushing into the shop and I said to Renu, yeah, my husband, I told him like, be on the queue, I'll be back soon. Oh my god, I love this shop. This is full of teapots and teacups. Oh my god. Look at this Mickey Mouse. Can I take you all home? Oh my god, look at this, Mrs. Pot. I'm taking you home, I'm taking you home. Full of teapots. Oh my god. This is all really cute. I'm loving it. I found it. I was so happy and I have it with me right now. So this is Mrs. Pot. I was lucky to get her. I love it. It's a fully functional teapot, guys. It's a fully functional teapot. I can use it, but I don't think I'll use it. But I love it. Yeah, the little girl inside me is right there, intact. And here is the chip cup. I think we will have a lot of fun with these things. So that is one of the biggest catch I had from Disneyland. And I also got this little Christmas ornament. I would say the best souvenir we could have to bring all the memories we had in Disneyland. Every Christmas when we hang this onto our tree, we will have a moment on this one. And the Christmas day started with a heavenly holy mass. And on the following days, we went with a typical Paris tour like Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, the best tour, the river cruise, and so on. I should also say it was not an architectural indulge trip because yeah, with kids, of course, we have to keep them entertained. If they start getting bored, that day is going to be miserable. So we had to keep them engaging, we had to make things interesting for them. So it was more of a kids trip. But we really enjoyed it. And I think that's the whole point. And the Christmas market, oh, my kids and we loved it. We loved that Christmas vibe, the smell of Christmas, the smell of wine, the fruits, the food. Everything was awesome there. We were there for 5 days, and except the day we went for Disneyland, all other evenings we paid a visit to this Christmas market. And I also did ask you guys through my Instagram stories, do you guys want me to film Christmas market? Do you guys want me to vlog this? And I got an overwhelming number of messages saying like, go for it, go for it, go for it. And yes, I decided to do that. And hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First I thought, okay, I'm not gonna vlog Paris because I just want to enjoy it, and I don't want to see it through the camera. I just want to see it through my eyes, and I just want to enjoy it. But I took a whole round in this Christmas market, and it's amazing, and I can't afford to like miss this for you guys. So let's go. So this is the entrance, and you want to go to the left or to the right? Okay, let's go to the left.
Encore comme ça courir, sauter, grimper, glisser, on va tous bien s'amuser. Courir, sauter, grimper, glisser, on va tous bien s'amuser.
But I don't know, suddenly started raining and ruined the whole plan, and we ended up in a couple of hot wine.
Is it fine? This one is
Oh, that's for me. That's for me.
So give me 2.
Thank
and
you.
I give you 11 back. That's alright.
And I did also shop one more teapot. I'm a little crazy, I know. I found a British shop selling the Royal Albert. I wanted to buy Royal Albert teapot. In fact, I wanted to collect their collections from a long time. So when we were in London, most of the weekends I used to go to the shop selling Royal Albert because I love it. I love looking at it. I love it. I love it to have it in my home. But at that time I didn't have any space to display, and we were keep on traveling from place to place, and it was not a good time to have such an expensive piece of teapot. I love their old country roses and new country roses and confetti roses, all the collections. I'm in absolute love with that. This was the right time, and I got it. I got it. So this is the teapot. This is from the old country roses collection. I love it. And I have 4 teacups for this also. I was also dying to visit Laura Ashley's store, and the collections are amazing. That vibe is different. It's so fresh. It's very pleasant, and I love to be in that kind of vibe, and I follow them on Instagram and I love to see the interiors. I just can't say how much I love Laura Ashley. It's all very chic colors and it's very pleasant. Okay, this one's I just love all the wallpapers. I want to take the whole store home. Yeah, and I bought so many rolls of wallpapers because they had huge offer for some of their collections. I also collected some fabrics. Their fabrics are just so good. When you hold it, it feels so good. It can be used as curtains or pillow covers or cushion covers, throws, or you name it. So that was my trip, and paying a visit to Paris in December is so worth it. We had a lot of fun. That's the whole point. So kids did enjoy a lot. We did enjoy a lot. The climate was very nice. The vibe was really nice. So I definitely suggest a visit to Paris on Christmas. It's worth it. So bye. We'll see you next video.